Cameron Smith will get us underway. It is just like old times. Big Time Rugby League is back at Belmore. The Bulldogs get first use of it. Dogs keep working it through the middle as Hodkinson turns lane underneath him. A good carry. He'll make himself a cult hero in a hurry here at Belmore in front of this crowd as Pritchard goes wide. Morris for Rona. The leading try scorer in the NRL, stopped just inside the Storm 20 by Ben Hampton. Goes to Pritchard at first receiver. Clemmer was up there, so was Tolman. Clemmer takes it towards them, still going. He'll play it 10 metres away. Got one more tackle here, down the short side, by at the back. Pritchard, Rona under pressure. Grubbers! Morris is there. Brent Morris cleaning it up for the Bulldogs. Again, points created by this left-hand side attack.
It has been outstanding, the left side, and lead many of the competition stats. Certainly with the ball in their hand, Curtis Rona hemmed in by the defence.
His kick from out wide is straight enough. Flags up. Trent Hodkinson and the Bulldogs at Belmore. 6-0 Brave. 35 metres out. Leisha from dummy half. Comes across to Josh Morris. Ball there. Bounces up for brother Brett. And he'll be stopped there by Harris and also Smith, along with Blake Green. Hayden Tolman charging towards Finucane. Was in terrific form earlier in the season, Dale Finucane, but boy, greeting this is making familiar territory tonight. Tim Laffey just outside the 20. We've got a couple of plays left in this set after scoring first points early on. Hodkinson goes to Sean Lane. It's the youngsters, the rampaging kids, doing the damage tonight. Clemmer began it. Lane finishes it.
Well, what a set from the Dogs off the back of the penalty, and that was because of the run from Clemmer. Sean Lane crashes over the try line after some terrific work.
Kicking towards the famous train line. And it would have been right in the driver's seat had there been one coming past. Josh Reynolds watching on their own end so far. Hodkinson, Eastwood charging hard. Lasby over the top, and the fans thought there might have been a penalty coming, and late in the piece, a call from the head referee. Watch it again as Eastwood, just around the chin there, wasn't a whole lot in the contact, but Ben Cummins says that's enough for a penalty, and the Dogs will keep the pressure coming.
He just thought he could split them there in between Lasby and Cameron Smith, and that saw both the Melbourne Storm players lunge high to take him.
Laffey taps at the Bulldogs have already scored more points against Melbourne in this opening 20 than Melbourne have conceded in the first quarter of a game this year. A chance here to extend that scoreline as Eastwood will play it just outside the 10. Leisha waiting, going back to the short side. Hodkinson working on that right edge. Here's Lane again. Perrott for the corner. Hodkinson thinks he might have got there. We'll need a photo to take a look at it and see what the video referee says.
Try. Can you check touchline and the...
Again, very hard to see exactly what happened in that corner, but Trent Hodkinson taking a lot of metres and getting to the Melbourne Storm defensive line. Korobidi, desperate. Oh, just keeps that arm inside. The ball just touches the in-goal area before the elbow hits the line.
Watch it again. The elbow stays off the turf long enough here. Got
just
it in
there.
His hands. Has he got control of the ball?
I don't know. Go against the on-field referee.
Green lights it is. 3 tries inside 13 minutes. Great kicking year last year. Hasn't been at quite that rate in 2015. A tough one from the sideline here. He misses, but it's 16 points to nil. It's hard to believe that scoreline, Braith.
It is hard to believe, guys. The atmosphere down here on ground is unbelievable. In the crowd, you can't, for the life of me, see a Melbourne Storm supporter. There is blue and white everywhere, and they are riding this Bulldogs team all the way home here. And it's been a great start for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they're not a 2-point team, the Dogs.
Brown to play it, a couple of metres out. They're going for 4, if not 6. Leisha it is. We're thinking back to when they took that penalty goal. It was against Canberra. They almost lost that game as the Raiders came storming back. Cassiano. Brown showing it. And towards Hinchcliffe and Bromwich for Lise Kafusi. Well, that was a penalty for your life. In front of the uprights again as he swung him to ground. Here's Leisha. Hodkinson goes to Lafai Marika. He was zeroing in and got his target squarely. Leisha again from dummy half. Goes to Lloyd Perrott. He's gone close a couple of times now. Stopped here by Corabetti, who was still in there along with Kafusi. Here is some by grubbering. Richie Kenner can't pick it up. Curtis Rhoda can. 6 more tackles for the Bulldogs. The pressure continues. Sam Cassiano from dummy half. A rainbow ball for Josh Morris.
Just flops it over the top. That's all he needed to do. He knew where the space was. Melbourne Storm came in, and it's not the first time he's thrown a pass like that this year, where he's picked out the outside man with precision.
Josh Morris looking towards him saying, Sam, what a gift. This one trying to fade it back. It'll stay just outside the left-hand upright. 20 points to nil, Braith. It is very much one-way traffic. They might still get one. Here is Bromwich. Jesse giving it to Felice Kafusi. Another borderline pass just then. He'll play it. Smith coming to Green. Chip over the top. Corabetti the target once again. Good bounce for him as well. Brett Morris coming across. Saves the day. He's worn a shot for his trouble though. Maybe just winded. They'll certainly be hoping.
Well, it was a collision, wasn't it, between Corabetti, who picked up a perfectly weighted kick there, bounced beautifully for him, did a great job to get around Sam Perrott, and then just dropped the shoulder as Morris arrived.
Green playing it, Smith. Jesse Bromwich. Working up towards Clemmer. You can hear Chris James saying to Ben Cummins, his co-referee, that there was some high contact there in the tackle on Jesse Bromwich. This will be the 3rd time, if they can hang on to this 0 scoreline, that the Bulldogs have shut out the Melbourne Storm.
It's quite a record they've got against them, isn't it? This will make it the last 5 outings have all been Bulldog wins. Blake Green dances and really goes nowhere.
Also be the 6th time in Melbourne's history they've been held to nil. They can do something about that right now. They might have the last say, in fact, as Bromwich will play it here. A metre out from the line. Smith feeds it for Green. It goes to Finucane. They're desperate to keep them out. Great tackle, Pritchard and Clemmer. Smith passes Kafusi. Green, quick hands. It goes past Hunt. Corabetti! He'll spoil the party in some way. He dives in to score, and they had to wait almost 79 minutes to put points on the board.
Well, I don't think there's a Melbourne Storm player that deserves to score a try, and more than Marika Corabetti after his second half performance. Didn't get much ball in the first half, but has run himself ragged in this second half.
Miss to the left-hand side. It's a tough night for Melbourne here this evening. The Bulldogs and the return to Belmore have celebrated in the biggest way possible a win against the Storm, 20 points to 4. What scenes we've been privileged to enjoy tonight. The sounds of the chants going up from the hill and the grandstand as well. People perched in trees and houses and trucks outside the southern fence as well.